Good morning, everyone. It's LaRonda from Just Tell Others Through Crafting and Journaling. And yeah, this is more of crafting than journaling, but then you can always write about it in your journal what you've done, right? Well, today is Tuesday, October the 1st, and happy October, whatever, because temperatures should be cooler. But today I just wanted to show you some things that I'm working on. First of all, this is I'm calling it a prayer pouch or prayer pockets, however you want to say it. But as I was sitting on my porch the other day, just, thinking about things, meditating, praying, there was a dragonfly that kept coming back. I mean, it would leave shortly, come right back. So I'm thinking, okay, that wants to be my prayer partner. So I have decided to use dragonflies as my prayer partner. But I made this cute little, it is a trifold, but I'm actually calling it a prayer pocket. But it's just plain and simple. And this one's not even completed. Once again, I have fixed the tie on it to adhere on the side. It won't be falling off and things like that. But I just included 3 little pockets, you might say. I've included the lace. I've not finished it. But I thought, how neat would that be for just a prayer pocket, or trifold. I know it is, but look at that pretty dragonfly. Very pretty. And I was just, I couldn't help myself. And then there's a pretty rose on back. But I want to say butterfly because I've seen quite a few of those too. But the dragonfly, it just kept coming near me all the time. And it was like, I am going to go ahead and designate some time for dragonflies to be my prayer partner. And I'm going to be coming up with other ideas with the dragonfly. I actually thought about making some dragonflies out of beads because I do some crafting with the beads and things like that. But today I wanted to show you what I made years ago, but I have downsized some of it too. But anyway, I'm going to put this to the side. I call this my legacy baton. I hope you can see that. But it comes from Hebrews 12:1. And let us run with patience the race that is set before us. That's Hebrews 12:1. But it's just, pass it on. It reminded me when I made these years ago of relay race batons. They'd pass it off to each other. But I have made several of these, and this was actually wood burned. I've made several of these for like family reunions. I mean, it is legacy, so it's something that could be passed on. But I made that one, and that one I had wood burned. But then I came up and I thought, okay, I'm going to tea dye a piece of paper and try it here. And I did that, and it worked fine, beautiful. And this is actually made by using the largest dowels I think they have. And get my ruler here. I'm not even sure. Well, they must be 1 inch. They're 1 inch around, and they're 12 inches long, I believe it is. But then I decided, okay, let's just try to downsize it a little bit, because I found these dowels at, I think it might have been Hobby Lobby some time ago. So I thought, okay, well, let's just downsize it a little bit. But I still wanted the size. Of course, I Mod Podged this and got air bubbles and things like that. But still, it's beautiful. It looks like it's just very old. But by using this, it's still the same purpose. You can put it in your hand. You can pass it on to the next generation. And I made that one. Of course, I wanted to make one in pink. Isn't that pretty? That turned out to be really pretty. It did not bubble as much as the first one that I made. And there, I've got to practice on a lot of these. But I just thought, why not try it? I wouldn't have to get the saw out, which my husband cut these for me. I had to get him to cut these because it was a 4-foot dowel, I think. But I didn't need any assistance as far as getting these done. And so basically, again, just use the dowels from the wood pile is what it's called. And these are already made, pre-made, pre-cut and everything. So, I mean, I did not have to do anything about that. But it's like, this has been a very thing dear to my heart. And I sold quite a few of them whenever I had a shop in the near town. And they really liked it. I had a little stand for it and everything. But basically, you can come up with your own stand. But it just reminded me of that relay race. And maybe our kids don't even know about relay races anymore. I don't know. But it's like, these are to be decorated still. I think I want to embellish them, more of the, like this pink one, more of the shabby chic look, maybe. And, or maybe even something vintage. I don't know, because relay races may be a thing of the past for all I know. But all I did was took and printed what I wanted it to have, and then I printed it on the color digital. And I cut it down to size. But it was really, 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 really simple. Like I said, I need to work on getting the air bubbles out and things like that. But a legacy baton. Can you imagine how unique that is? And it is something you could just pass on. Something you could just pass on. But I wanted to show you, because I am now really loving the digitals and everything with the dragonflies. But I'm going to be working on some tags and things like that using the dragonflies. So if you've ever worked with dragonflies, if you've made beaded dragonflies, please let me know, because I'm still searching. I've watched a many on YouTube already, but I'm still searching for something that I think would be great for me to do. But this is going to be another short and sweet one. But this is why I came up with the idea of showing my legacy batons, as I call them. Because, as you know, we always read something. But October the 1st, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Hebrews 1-2. But I just couldn't help myself. I mean, I came up with this idea probably 8 years ago. And then whenever I read the devotional earlier, I'm thinking, oh, my legacy baton. So, it's just something minor to some, may not be impressive to others, but it's like that is what I wanted to get done for, legacy baton. But just think about how it could be embellished and how it could be prettied up, especially for us women, to pass on to our daughters. Isn't that pretty? I can't help but think of pearls maybe being put with it, because, pearls, the story goes, is about endurance. Dragonflies is about transforming. But I can see where it could be enduring also. But enduring in prayer. And I, like I said, deemed that dragonfly that was so near me and everything, and kept leaving and coming back as my prayer partner. So I wanted to make some dragonflies, and I prefer them to be beaded, to be able to share with others. And if you have any ideas about, fun techniques for using Mod Podge, I'm sorry, and getting the bubbles out and everything, because whenever I did the wooden one, it was quite expensive. But then I did the tea stain one, and that one did fine. So I don't know if it's because it's a smaller, and maybe my hands just won't adjust to it just as well. But I'm bound and determined to make some of these, because like I said, you can readily buy these dowels. But I thank you all for watching, and I thank you all for having subscribed and maybe sharing with others, and they have since subscribed too. But I thank you for all that you do, and if you have comments, I would love to hear from you. And let's just, my downfall is embellishing. So if you think of ideas for embellishing these, let me know. But I thank you for watching today. It's been fun already. Thank you.